afternoon, Panthers Nation. This is your First Lady, and I am about to send out my very first address. The Panthers are riding high off of our victory against the Patriots. Some interesting things that I saw that were very interesting was how Tom Brady, man, what a bitch. He totally did not shake Cam Newton's hand. Did anyone see that? Did anyone say anything about that? No, because as soon as the damn game ended, that motherfuckers are on the field saying, "Oh, there should have been a flag thrown. Fuck this. The Panthers should not have gotten that. They should have gotten another chance." What were the Patriots gonna do on the 1 yard line against our defense? Now, just now. And in case anybody forgets, because there seems to be a lot of, whiny, cryy Patriots fans all over the place, especially on Facebook. ESPN posted a picture of the offending pass, quote unquote, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, flag, flag." I mean, there were some people with half a brain, don't get me wrong, but here were the people that, what they said, there should have been the flag, Patriots were cheated. Sit your asses down, okay? Because the Panthers right now, we are 7-3. What are the Patriots? Aw, gee willikers. They are 7-3. By golly. So here's, in case any Patriots fans happen to wander on my page and are looking at this like, who does this fucking bitch think she is? Well, this bitch read the rule book, and it says the pass is not the pass isn't flaggable because the pass never reached the intended target. Time expired off the clock as contact was made, so you can't even call a holding on that. Luke didn't do nothing that was punishable by flag. Another defender made contact in the football, other known as Lester. He intercepted it as it was in play, a forward pass, so it negated the fact that it never reached the intended target. If you look at the clip, you will see clearly that Gronk is back. Gronk is way back. Lester swoops in. The ball was too low. Lester grabbed the ball. Boom. Okay? It is not pass interference. It was too low. It was uncatchable. It negates the pass interference call. I don't understand, Panther Nation, how these people can sit here and be all like, "Oh, that was a flag." If you are a fan of football in general, you would say, you know what? That is not a flag. The lie detector determined that was a fucking lie, okay? So regardless of what you talking heads are saying all over ESPN, why don't you just admit we're just too fucking... our asses hurt too bad for us to fucking admit the Panthers played a pretty decent game. So I would like to get that out of the way. Let's just say that's how it rolls. That's how the cookie crumbles. To me, to Panther Nation, I'm sure you all agree with me, that game was B-E-A beautiful. Beautiful. I couldn't ask for a better game. Honestly, it was nail biting. I was friggin' crying on the floor, kneeling. I was like, "Oh my God, God, please." I don't think I prayed to God more in a week than I prayed in that moment. And man, that Jesus, that he came through for us there, whether you believe or not. So I think that people, and I had this discussion, I really did. I had this discussion with a few of the people on my one friend's page, and Talib, man, what a jerk off. What a friggin' jerk off. And you know what? They just, yeah, that motherfucker should have been thrown out of the fucking game with the way he was, like, railing on Smitty. And it was just not cool. I didn't like how, speaking of which, they want to, go on about the flag. Well, what about the fucking leg whip to Charles Johnson, which, update, he is, got a sprained knee, and he's considered day-to-day. So we really dodged a bullet there, Panther Nation. I just love how it's overlooked. I love how that whole thing was overlooked. I love how the whole Talib being a jerk off was overlooked for one fucking play that they're like, oh, it's a controversial. We're not happy with this. You know what? Y'all can doubt in the league. You really can. You all can just keep saying we suck. Because you know what? That seems to be working with our morale. So you know what, Panther Nation? If you come across a fan in your hometown, wherever you're from, and they're like, oh, Panthers got lucky, Panthers suck. They hate us because they ain't us. All right? They hate us because they ain't us. So we got a big game against the Dolphins, and let me tell you, Panther Nation, I hope our team don't sleep on this because I know the Dolphins. Their statistics aren't that great. They're ranked 24th of all time as far as having league rushing offense. They're 20 yards below the season average. So I feel like if we put pressure on Tannehill, he can completely collapse. Between the losing starters Jonathan Martin and the Richie Incognito thing, which has been all over the news, by the way. That's all everybody's talking about. The Dolphins have allowed Tannehill to get sacked 41 times through 10 games. Well, to any Miami Dolphins fans out there, no disrespect whatsoever, but I hope your boy's ready because there are going to be monsters sleeping under his bed this weekend. They're coming to sack him. So, we're favored to win this game. The Odd Sharks computer prediction, 28.8 to 17.5 Panthers. So, with winning 6 straight games and Monday night's victory over New England, Cam Newton could get a good portion of the ink, but it's really been our defense that's led the way. The 20 points it allowed to the Patriots Monday has been the most it has given up since week 4. So we're facing a team that has a lot of personal issues going on right now, and I think we could do it as long as we preserve and stay tough. That's what's up. We got to preserve and stay tough. So do I think we can beat the Dolphins? Absolutely. Do I think that they're somebody that we should take lightly? No, I do not think we should take any of our opponents lightly. I respect all of our opponents, especially because after next week, we got the Saints. And let me tell you something, New Orleans, we're coming for you. You might not see us, but we're like the friggin' boogeyman. We'll fucking sneak up on your ass when you ain't even expecting that. So, with that being said, I will conclude my very first address to Panther Nation. And your First Lady wants you to know that I am confident that we got this. We got this, Panther Nation. This is our year, and we are not going to let anybody stop us. Keep pounding, brothers and sisters.